What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas and today we're going to be breaking down yet another IPO which will be happening on Wednesday, December 9th, and that is going to be Doordash. And let me tell you, I'm looking forward to break this one down and provide information on this for you guys. So if you're interested in this stock, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we Doordash ourselves, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. I think Doordash is entering into the market at the most opportune time. I mean, they truly are. A lot of things are starting to go in the positive direction when you're talking about this dreadful pandemic. And so I think that they couldn't have picked a more opportune time, and there's going to be a lot of activity in this sector. So many people probably know exactly what Doordash is, but that's what I'm here to do, is to provide, the information for people who don't know. So swing it on over here. Doordash is a technology company that connects people with the best in their cities. We do this by empowering local businesses and in turn generate new ways for people to earn, work, and live. We started by facilitating door-to-door delivery, but we see this as just the beginning of connecting people with possibility. Easier evening, happier days, bigger savings accounts, wider nets, and stronger communities. Now, I want to add a little bit of information to that. And obviously, I've been doing a lot of drone work. And what I mean by that is I've been doing and providing a lot of videos that are revolving around the drone sector. This is definitely a company, as they get going after they IPO, potentially could start entering into that sector. Obviously drones offer the ability to have a touchless delivery, and I think that's going to be very significant, especially with the pandemic that happened and obviously still kind of going on. Now, I think Doordash could excel in this sector if they could partner with a drone company and find a way to do that. I think that that would be absolutely amazing and very, very significant for this company. So back on the grind and providing information on Doordash. Doordash is the biggest US third-party delivery company for restaurants, plans to sell 33 million shares at between $90 and $95 a piece. That's a big time, share price. It is said in regulatory filing on Friday, it had earlier targeted a price range of between 75 and 85 per share. Doordash was founded in 2013. Doordash is backed by the Vision Fund, managed by Japanese tech giant SoftBank, venture capital firm Sequoia Capital, and sovereign wealth fund Government of Singapore Investment Corporation. Its market capitalization at the top end of the range would be around $30 billion. That's a lot of cheddar right there. A number of big Silicon Valley companies, including Palantir Technologies and Snowflake, had blockbuster IPOs, riding on a stock market rally in the second half of the year that was fueled by stimulus money in hopes of an effective COVID-19 vaccine, which, as we can tell, is more than likely going to be coming out very soon. Doordash's offering and planned listing by home rental startup Airbnb are set to make December a busy period for IPOs, while marking a strong finish to a year. And I just completed a video on Airbnb, as you can see right here, and that is going to be, these two are going to feed off of each other, I think, and really Doordash is going to be an amazing, amazing IPO. San Francisco-based Doordash plans to list its shares on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol DASH, D-A-S-H, this month. It had confidently filed for an IPO in February, and like I stated, it's actually going to be Wednesday, December 9th. So that's actually in a couple days. The company rivals Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates have benefited from a surge in demand for food delivery service due to the widespread COVID-19 restrictions. Doordash recorded a surge in revenue growth in 2020 and posted its first quarterly profit. It disclosed in its IPO filing earlier last month. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan are the lead underwriters for this offering. And so, like I said, I really want to hit on that again. With that being said, I think as this company really starts to get things in the groove and they get people out dashing, and I think the next step would be to really take advantage of a company that could easily assist them in doing it in the drone manner. And so that's one thing that I really want to hit on and emphasize is if people truly are kind of uncomfortable, there's always going to be that option here in the near future. This next article that I'm going to be providing you is from Yahoo, and they are going to touch on some of the same aspects, but what they're going to do is they're going to hit on a little bit more of the numbers and kind of dive in just a little bit deeper, and it gives you a little bit of different perspective as well. So swing it on over here. Food delivery company DoorDash is going public this week on New York Stock Exchange, seeking to raise $3.14 billion. The Silicon Valley startup backed by SoftBank is taking advantage of a hot IPO market and a spike in food delivery usage. Amid the pandemic, the company is aiming to price anywhere between $90 and $95 a share, according to its latest S-1 filing. Previously, it was targeted at a price of $75 to $80 a share. I would have liked that a little bit better. The company reported $1.9 billion in revenue and a loss of $149 million in 9 months ending September 30th. DoorDash boasts more than 1 million delivery workers, or they're called Dashers, and 18 million customers. And I'm sure that that number is going to continuously increase, especially with us coming out of the pandemic. And honestly, it's gonna be a more convenient way to get things that you're wanting when you're talking food. I think that's going to be very, very important. Food delivery startup DoorDash Inc. now expects to raise up to $3.14 billion in its U.S. initial public offering after boosting its price range on a frenzied investor interest in technology stocks that have boosted by COVID-19 pandemic. So obviously right there it kind of informs you why it went from 75 to 80 to about 90 to 95. Really, there probably is a huge interest. Now I'm going to break this down and kind of provide you my thoughts on it. I've hit on it now on the drone aspect. That is a major piece for me, and I think moving forward we will definitely see that, and it'll be a way to boost this stock even more. But my current thoughts are, with it being at 90 to 95, I'm going to probably let it IPO and really see what happens out the gate. I definitely want to add this to my portfolio. I think DoorDash is going to be amazing, and they do list themselves as a technology company, and they really are trying to grow and expand communities. I like everything about that. So I'm definitely interested in adding it to my portfolio. The big thing is I do think that it will level off and kind of come back to somewhat of a reality. And if it does get back into the $75, $80 range, that's probably where I'm going to start my position at. And then I'll look to either dollar cost average down from there, or I'll continue to add up from there. Really kind of seeing how this stock plays in when it first IPOs. And so basically that's what I'm looking for. I do forecast this stock doing very well, especially going into 2021. Like I said, we are coming out of a pandemic. We're coming out of probably the worst pandemic in the world history. And so I think that, these are ways of being creative. These are ingenuity ideas that are, us being creative and figuring ways to still perform our everyday task and kind of weaving around what the issue is, and that is the pandemic. So DoorDash is going to be able to capitalize on that for sure, and I'm definitely excited with this IPO on Wednesday, December 9th. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I can assure you this probably won't be the last video on DoorDash as I look to continually talk about it and really kind of keep track of its progressions. I do want to remind you I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.